Hello, I'm Megan, aka Just Run It, and this is Megan's Monday Musings. Happy Monday, and also happy February or February if you're following along on the Instagram challenge of posting daily. I'm definitely partaking in that because I love meeting new people and I love meeting or learning more about my fellow knitters. So join me in that. A brief plug there. And then I'm going to continue on the knitting community theme and talking about knit-alongs today. And so I came back from my trip, my retreat, my brief weekend of intense knitting joy, wanting to knit all of the things. And I know there are quite a few people out there that also wanted to knit a similar object. I'll get to that in a second. The and so I think knit-alongs bring me a great deal of joy, and I know that other people enjoy them as well. But I kind of wanted to briefly highlight the pros, the benefits of doing a knit-along. There's shared excitement with a knit-along. So there's people that are all excited about knitting the same pattern and you're knitting it at the same time. But the really cool thing is that even if you're knitting all the same thing, they all turn out so unique, so very unique. There's the social aspect of it, right? So you've got this connection with other knitters because you're knitting the same thing, and it's joy in sharing that experience with other people, as well as you get some community support. If there's something that's confusing you or something that doesn't look quite right, you've got people that are knitting the same thing at the same time as you. And I think those are all great benefits of a knit along. It's been a while since I've done a knit along where we're all knitting the same pattern. So I've through the Sock and Knit Zombies and through the Retreat Zombie Knitpocalypse, we knit things kind of in categories and people can kind of choose their own adventure. So this KAL that I am proposing and that I hope you all join me in will be the same pattern and at the same time frame. So February and March of 2020 here, I would like to knit the Rapazoid by Shayna S. Cohen, which is Shayna Line Designs. Again, the enabling was strong at the event last weekend. There were at least 3 people that I saw, and I got to try on one of them. But Louise, Shayna, the designer herself, and Jenny were all wearing the design. And every time I saw it, I was like, oh, I really like that. The reason why I really like the Rapazoid, it's a fun, punny name. You can't go wrong with that. It's actually a trapezoid with armholes, but it's so versatile. It's so versatile. So you can wear it with the armholes with the majority of the fabric in the front. You can wear it with the armholes and the majority of the fabric in the back, with in the vest-like configuration. And Shayna's got a gorgeous styling a styling document that kind of shows you how to do it. But I think the one that I really enjoyed was you put one of the armholes around your neck and it becomes a neckline, and then another arm through the other hole. And it just kind of has this like drape and wonderful kind of cloak configuration, but also a super wearable shawl. And you know that I love different stylings of things, and so it's wonderful, and I'm super excited about it. It's customizable, it's size inclusive, so she has a variety of ranges of back widths for those armholes, and each size fits a large range. So you can either choose to have it be a little bit more fitted, or you could have it have a lot of positive ease. I love being able to wear it one way, and like say I was wearing it at work, I would probably wear it maybe as a vest. But if I were out and about and needed to have a little bit more coverage in certain places, I could wear it kind of in that long drapey configuration. I will insert pictures here from the pattern page so that you can understand what I'm talking about. A lot of arm gestures and hand gestures aren't really going to help you, are they? And then it's super, super scrappy slash you can use up stash. So I plan on stash diving. I have not picked my colors yet. That's my next step. You can do fingering held double for kind of a marl slash smarl effect. The way that it's constructed is sideways, but the way that it's worn is, up and down. And so you get some really cool stripes if you do the kind of scrappy different colors in those lines. And you get some really cool color blocking if you just decide to do a solid. So fingering held double or DK. And I like that there's a collar piece. It's in the shape of a trapezoid. Again, you'll see it in the picture. And there's a collar piece that's very striking as well, especially if you do that in one color and the other one is in multiple colors. The scrappy one that Shayna made was my absolute favorite. I don't know that I'm going to go there quite yet because I have a lot of anxiety about what colors I would choose for all of my scraps. Hers looks beautiful, but I don't trust that I would be able to grab scraps that would make all of that happen. So yes, scrappy, it's color blocked, it's fingering marl or DK, and no sweater knitting experience is necessary, as she says in the pattern write-up. So it's kind of like a bridge between a sweater or garment and a shawl, which I think is very apt. And Shayna is a wonderful person, which makes it all the easier to want to get on board and knit this pattern. So the hashtag out on Instagram, so this is going to be an Instagram KAL. This does fit into the ZK KAL if you happen to be going to ZK. But I wanted to extend the circle out past the ZK group into the Instagram world. And it's going to be That's a Rapazoid KAL. I'll flash it on the screen here. There are prizes. So Shayna is generously donating prizes. That's pattern prizes. And then I'm putting together kits. So there will be, in the kit, there will be a bag, a project bag, my enamel, Just Run It pin, and then a pattern and the yarn that would knit that pattern. And that would be a Just Run It Designs pattern. So reach out. You can't KAL, but you're a maker, a dyer, a bag maker, and you would be interested in donating a prize for the KAL as well. I can't wait to see all of the yarns that people choose, and I can't wait to see everybody's Rapazoid. So again, next up for me is picking colors, and I hope you join me. Have a happy Monday. Bye, Ufta.